undone. What you did to me, I was so caught up when you happened to me. Make it undone, 'cause my heart is breaking.
Well, hello there folks, and welcome to this episode of MyersCorner. We are going to try a little fix-it episode. Many of us has experienced a little problem when they are trying to log into their Activision account or entering the game, Modern Warfare and such. This problem has occurred for many, and I have been trying to look at many solutions on the internet with my friend and looking at videos how to fix it, and they say they have the solution and nothing worked. Even some came in and say, oh, now it suddenly works, and I know why, and I have the solution for you right here. So I finally decided to come back and play some Warzone or some Modern Warfare, my Call of Duty. I'm one of those that has the game on disc. That has definitely nothing to do with this issue, as many claims it has. So I'm logging into the game and totally excited to play, and everything goes smooth until it tries to get to the fetching online data, connecting to online services, and then it just stays there for a while, and I'm wondering, is there any updates, and why does it take so long? That is so weird. So I just wait and wait and wait, and then suddenly, out of the blue, comes this screen: connection failed, unable to access online services. I pressed retry, and it did the same thing over and over again. So what to do? And how can I get into the game now? I even have the game on disc, so I should definitely be able to play the single player, but no, nothing. Service was unavailable, so nothing worked. I was about to give up after nothing worked. I could not even play co-op or multiplayer, not even the campaign I could play. It said the same thing over and over again: service was unavailable and I can only play local. I checked out the information about the game, and so I have all the packs installed. All the multiplayer packs was installed. So, what to do? I looked in the store to see if something was not downloaded or something. There was 6 items right there. My add-ons, and all add-ons was installed. So this was not the problem. I even went to Google and searched for what ports to open in my router. So I went over here and I checked for ports to my PlayStation 4, the UPN ports and the TCP ports, and I entered them. That was not the issue, but if you are running problems with the connections type is strict or something like that, that would definitely be a good idea to check the ports. So I went over and installed NordVPN app just to try out to see if I was correct on my situation. So I connected to a VPN server on my computer. So I went down in the windows and turned on mobile hotspot. And my mobile hotspot was named MyVPN, so it's easy to remember. And after that, I went over to my settings on my PlayStation, went to network settings, setup settings, use Wi-Fi, easy, and selected my VPN, wireless connection, from my PC, where the NordVPN was running from. So it was checking the environment, everything checks out, testing the internet connection, it's my VPN, everything successful, checking the NAT type, it was type 2, so that checks out. The connection speed and download speed is not the download speed and the upload speed is not the greatest, but it will not get there if you are running through a VPN. So I went into the game. I pressed start and I was reading from the hard drive, connecting to online services, checking for updates, and voila, everything worked. When I the first time got my connection to the game, it immediately went to the place where it downloaded all the updates, missing packs and stuff like that. And just to be sure that this is the issue you're facing, you can go to Activision. You can log in with your PlayStation or whatever device you're using, and if you can log in, that means you are on the safe side. Now I turn off my my VPN connection, disconnected, so it's the normal connection. And I try to log in on my Activision account again. Try to connect with my PlayStation, log in. And just loads. Loading and loading. Until it finally times out. There we go, timed out. The site cannot be reached. As soon as I turned off the VPN, nothing worked from Activision. And maybe other games too, that I haven't tried out. So I turned back on my VPN connection. Went over to the Activision account, tried to log in again with my PlayStation, and voila, you're logged in. Everything worked. So, this is the part where we say we found a solution. But you don't have to use a VPN to do this. You don't have to pay money for a VPN. You can, because if you're running through a VPN, you're running a safe connection, so it's never a bad idea if you have the means to do it. So after all that, I assured that I went over to my PlayStation, to network settings, and connected to the Wi-Fi, easy, and used that MyVPN that I created. And then I powered up the game again on my PlayStation. Connected to online services. Checking for updates, everything was clear. I went into multiplayer. And it went straight in there. Hit quick play. and everything worked. So the biggest issue was actually none other than your IP address. Many of you have random IP addresses popping up, and that is the reason why you suddenly wasn't able to use the Activision account, because that IP address you just got signed to was blocked from Activision for one reason or the other, and then suddenly you got a new IP address. Could be many reasons for that. Could be because your power went out or your internet device restarted and you're automatically getting a new IP address that way. Could be many reasons for that. In my case, I had like a static IP address, so no matter what I did, I was blocked on the IP from Activision. Why, I don't know. This problem occurred to me after I moved to a new place where there already was a IP address attached to, and that IP address apparently was blocked from Activision. So, an easy solution for those of you that don't want to use like a VPN connection: call your internet provider, get them to assign you a new IP address, and hope this IP address, of course, is not blocked by Activision. If it is, try again. If you get an IP address that is working or not blocked, you will be able to play the game as usual. And you can have fun playing Call of Duty games from Activision, some Warzone, or just plain fun in games. I hope you enjoyed. Please remember to hit the like button, and I'll see you next time, that is. So take care, folks, and bye then.